This is why you must cover and mulch your raised bed in fall. If you're not growing anything, or you live in a climate that does not allow you to grow in the dead of winter, you know, you're like in a zone 4 or 5, really, really cold to even where a hoop structure really wouldn't do too much so you're growing, is to insulate the soil. You can see here, I did not insulate my pots, and you know, they'll dry out very quickly. They're not as necessary to mulch pots because there's no really microbial life, but when you're mulching your raised bed, you want a good 2-inch layer of leaves. As you can see here, I have a good 2-inch layer. And then because we get winds, and I suggest this in any climate, whether you get a lot of wind or not, is to cover the soil so that those leaves stay, you know, somewhat moist, and so those worms and the microbial activity will start breaking down and adding life into your bed. That is so important because you want to feed your soil, not necessarily just your plants. And having a good mulch, this is a free resource. You know, you'll of course have some random mulch bags or soil bags lying around. I'm sure if not, you can always use a plastic tarp. You know, you just put anything that you can, any of the leaves. Just don't use black walnut leaves. I haven't mentioned that in any of my videos, but for leaf mold, for mulching leaves, do not use black walnut if you have one of those trees nearby. That is because they have growth inhibitors, which is the last thing you want to put on your garden. But every other single leaf, you're good to go, as long as it's not like thorny, like those hollies. You know, any good like maple, oak, cherry tree, you know, ornamental cherry, you know, any other really sort of leaf is a good choice to put on your raised bed, and it really protects your beds, as I mentioned. So I hope you take this advice, make it your own. You know, even use grass clippings, dried grass clippings. That will also work, not as well, but it will also work. So if you like this video, I hope you subscribe and share and like as well. So until I see you in the next video, happy gardening.